Shit bigger than the red and blue. We the ones doing everything they scared to do. I'm from Baltimore City, yeah, we feel it too. But this song for the world, we will get through.
Can you blame me for wanting to live?
Yo, 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 y'all know what time it is. It's Chocolate 360. We in the building. We got a couple of things that we working on in the meantime, so just stick right there because I know y'all listening. We be right back after we come back from the song break. We're going to come back, introduce the panel, and get right into the topic. So if you was looking at social media, my Facebook, Instagram, the Chocolate 360 group page and all of that, you already know we got the special guests in the building. I'm going to bring them in when we come back from this break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know Itchy. Okay.
Oh, man, we going, yeah. Okay, we back on the mic. We was having a little couple of delays as we usually do, but that's okay because you know how we still rock out regardless of the delays and the setbacks. I'm always able to snap back from the setback. You know what I mean? So we are here. We're Chocolate 360, serving infotainment one scoop at a time every Friday night from 8 to 9. I am your host, Tanise, and I'm going to just go ahead and let everybody who's here on the mic introduce themselves, and then we're going to get into the topic, and then we're going to run right through those. So let's start with our co-host.
Oh, it's me, everybody. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
It's me, Absolute One.
Absolute One. And let's get our special guest panel in before we get our idiot boy on the mic, because you know how he always is.
Happy Friday, man. It's Magik. Thank y'all for having me.
No problem. Yeah.
All right.
And he brought a couple of special speakers with him because I know they're going to chop it up about this good topic that we got brewing, and we're going to swing it over to...
What's up? What's up? Happy Friday to everybody. My name is Sarah Rashid.
Peace and blessings, world. It's Jeezy, Lil Gary. Happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
No problem. All right. And let's get our favorite special co-host in here because you know how he always...
And he did that.
You already know what it is, man. Jason Short Bus Lee. Oh my God, she almost killed me in this mother.
Right, we over here.
Jason Short Bus Lee.
Yeah.
Ooh, you gave a very white game. Well,
what we got going on tonight?
Yeah, let Absolute One bring that in for us real quick.
Let's do it.
All right, so what are we going to let
Okay, today's topic is
self-destruct. Okay. Oh, my bad. Okay, all right. Baltimore uprising, cause and effect, community issues, youth programs and resources, solutions for repairing our city, and the movement towards unity. Right, so nobody that I could think of in the recent couple of guests we've had would have fit this topic better than our guy right here. So that was really why I picked him for this topic, because I watched him on TV, especially with our infamous Baltimore uprisings during the Freddie Gray, debacle where they had the city in shambles and everything was just going all the way. So we're going to get into that because this was a guy right here that I saw and I recognized, and I said, I follow him on Facebook. I'm going to go ahead and show his see if I can get him up here because I like what he had to say. I like what he stands for. So we just going to kind of start it off by letting him bring in the topic, and the first bullet point was the Baltimore uprising. So just give us an inside viewpoint on where you stand and what your stance was during that, time in our city.
Yeah, I mean, well, as we know, the Baltimore uprising is probably like nothing that we ever seen. None of us in our generation. So
I know I haven't.
It definitely gave me a push. When I seen it, when I saw it kicking off, it gave me a push to call my brother Jeezy and be like, man, I knew we had influence within the gang community in Baltimore City. So I said, man, we should call a truce. We should call all our homeboys up, whether they Crips, whether they Bloods, whether they BGF, and we need to put all our problems to the side, man, and let's come together for this one common goal, and that's justice or else, and that's Freddie Gray, and that's no justice, no peace right now. So,
and that's the unity for the city.
And that's unity, so that's what we did. We made a few phone calls. He called his people, I called my people. We didn't really expect it to be as a big turnout as it was, as it wound up being, but when we got to City Hall, we knew at that point okay, this is real.
Right.
You know, but even before that, you know, we got out in the community, we saw churches burning, we saw cars burning, we saw, you know, it was just unreal. And it definitely just gave us that fire, like, man, this is the time, this is our time right now. We gotta really do something. We gotta make our voices heard right now. And we gotta stand up, man, for our people. So that's what we did.
That's right. Because all eyes was definitely on Baltimore City.
I mean,
absolutely, the whole
world was
what? I know I was riding through Sandtown and I was like,
like
this it was
not
always,
Sandtown, right?
I know, like, wait a minute, they got like, you can watch like the aerial view from every news outlet, and then not to mention just riding through the hood, you can see up in the air, it was like 5 and 6 helicopters just circling that general area, and I was like, wow, like, I'm going outside, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm more of the person, because I felt like this with the protesting and everything. I love to watch that. I didn't get involved, and I'm not, you know, shunning nobody, but I wanted to be more so a part of the solution thereafter. Because, you know, a lot of people just, you know, kind of bandwagon it and just, you know what I'm saying? But they wouldn't stand there and kind of push through to make solutions occur.
Right, so a lot of people, they became a part of the uprising for all the wrong reasons.
That's
you know?
what I'm saying.
So it wasn't like, oh, I'm making a stand for black people, for people from my generation, or the people that's going through the same struggle that I'm going through. It was, let me go steal these tennis shoes. Or,
and F the police, and that was like the mantra.
Sorry, F the police, and that was the, like you said, that was the mantra. That was what everybody was standing on. So we had a lot of good men and a lot of good leaders from the city, men and women, that was actually standing up like, man, we not participating in none of that, stealing or anything, like, man, we gonna stand up another way, like, we gonna show these people we made of, so that's what we did.
Right, so let me get them on the mic,
Sarai.
So what's your viewpoint on the issue?
Well, just like a lot,
you can
just
stand
like,
up if you want.
I'm good. Just like yourself, I watched from my TV. But see, I'm also a member of the Nation of Islam.
Okay.
So my father and a lot of the brothers, they was part of that group of brothers that was out there with Jeezy and Magik, protecting these black-owned businesses.
I saw that.
Because even though we are burning down what's not ours, I couldn't have remorse for that. Because you know, it wasn't ours.
True. I said
we
that
don't own anything.
That's right.
But you had people that wasn't too conscious of what was really going on, that was actually burning down
in the way,
and harming black-owned businesses. So I feel like with that whole epidemic that went on, I think a thought sparked in everybody's mind that unity has to come.
Right.
Because if we don't have each other's back, we should never even thought about messing with black-owned.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
I really saw news footage where there were lines literally blocking the entrances of black-owned businesses.
Right.
Like, was that the NOI line that was
yes, ma'am.
NOI, it was the Bloods, it was the Crips,
everybody.
And just leaders in the community, period. Everybody that was standing together, whether it was the truth, whether it was just black men uniting. We was not having that.
That's
period.
right.
I mean, if it wasn't y'all, then who would it have been?
If not now, then when?
Right.
If not y'all, then who? Go ahead, Jeezy.
And that's what you just said is what we tell ourselves all the time. It's kind of like, sometimes we find ourselves in disbelief in the moment because there's so much going on around us. Speaking about, like, particularly us three and other members that are on our team right now, and we just say who else but us.
Right.
You know what I mean? God ordained it for it to be that way. Allah ordained it for it to be that way. And like the sister said, that day, it was like we didn't know that, you know, a couple months later we would still be doing interviews, coming to radio stations, or be asked to speak at public places. We just was fighting for what we knew was right.
That's right.
We knew we were black people, we were black individuals. They might be coming from different circumstances and might have had whatever have happened to us in our lives. And we knew at that moment, it was like, this is a catalyst for us. Every moment that we might have had, we might have felt injustice. You know, like when Freddie died, it was just like, it's our time to show. Like,
damn, did you all know Freddie personally?
We didn't even know Freddie, but it didn't even matter.
Right.
It did not matter.
No, I think that's a small fact. I just wanted to know because, you know, being though the area that everything occurred in, if you notice, and like I said, like when we first premiered our show was in like the end of May, and we touched on that and we said what our analysis was of that issue was, like I said, I'm from Murphy Home, so Penn North,
it's close to home.
you know what I'm saying, and then it was like Douglas.
Right.
So it was like you see the police and riot gear kind of like closing in, trying to keep the area contained, trying to keep the violence and all of the uprising activities
So we can
in that
continue
concentrated area,
Right.
and just
So we won't break out and start messing.
And they protected that harbor though.
Right, they protected that
Oh,
harbor.
they definitely did that.
That's where the money
Yeah,
at.
Right.
that's where the money at. So they gonna let you. They isolated people in that area.
That's exactly
like,
what I
go ahead
saw.
and do what y'all do, but just don't bring it down.
And that was clear for those aerial view camera shots. Like y'all bringing that right down. Y'all targeted those Douglas kids. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, I was actually shooting a music video. Man, a good friend of mine, shout out to Marley. We was doing a music video that day off of Pulaski, which is Pulaski and North Avenue, Pulaski and Walboro. That's right up the street from Douglas. Maybe for those who don't know, it's about 3 or 4 blocks away from Douglas. So before the school let out, before school even let out, it was police and riot gear.
And they
set
sent
up
the
in front-
social
in front
media
of Douglas.
information. I'm sitting at my desk at work. I didn't mean to cut you off, but was sitting at my desk at work, and I saw like the Instagram, you know, oh, it's a letter going, and it's like y'all started that. Like, the kids have phones. They probably scrolled and caught that, and then now it's like they come out
like
to be defensive. They had to be on the defense.
Exactly.
What is y'all targeting children for? Like,
we talking about the same kids who, if not they self, they uncles, brothers, mothers, cousins have been in situations where they have dealt with injustice from the police. So it's already a combative mode, like you said. Then to know, like how we felt about it, it's so close to home, and you know, you a child, you don't even know how to deal with your emotions. You know what I mean? So for them to come outside and see people who really should be caring and nurturing, talk about law enforcement, how that should